Страж стоит на севере от монастыря, как раз в доме самого помещика, и он что-то хочет.
My respects to you, sir.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books, they don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
Well, they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You do that for me?
Of course.
Then I'd be very grateful to you.
Еще можно спросить про этот дом.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
Не очень-то его любят.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
Так, по квесту святые мощи надо проникнуть останки, достать святого Прокопия. Я уже в эту церковь пролезал, поэтому можно сделать еще раз. Только вот доспех надо кое-какой снять. Так, мне вообще не слышно будет. Так, и здесь какие-то места раскопок. На самом деле можно обойти было там через рабочих. Какие-то могилы. Можно миску взять. Все. Пещера в виде креста. Стражник.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
В общем, можно было как-нибудь через него прокрасться. А я прошел через церковь. Здесь стражник проход охраняет, а я вот через церковь обошел, там взломал замки еще в предыдущих видео. И поэтому проблема-то не создало. Вернее, это охранник мне не создал проблем. А можно, наверное, было с ним как-нибудь договориться, его убедить в чем-нибудь. Когда буду возвращать миску, как раз пытаюсь с ним поговорить.
I've got a bowl for you from the cave of St. Procopius.
A bowl? I was expecting something a little different.
Behold.
Ah. Is it really from St. Procopius?
Yes, from his cave A truly astonishing place. This surely has miraculous powers.
You're right. My God, you're right. Such holiness. I'm in your debt, Henry. How can I repay you?
Так, ну, деньги нужны. Даже не знаю.
Groschen never hurt.
You've surely earned them. Here, and Henry.
150.
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back.
И надо. Где-то реликвия. Миска из пещеры. Кто такой Турбон? Понятия не имею. Наверное, это как раз тот стражник пещеры. Вот этот, наверное.
Mother of God. Hey, you! What are you doing?
Все? Положил миску? Нет, не положил. Да, похоже, это квест сломан. Такие вот дела. Так, я в Таунберге здесь. Пан Дивиш, он что-то хочет от меня.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Наверное, он узнал о том, чем я занимался с его женой. Ну да ладно.
Greetings. What do you need?
God save, my lord. I hope things are peaceful in your fiefdom.
Peace? Peace is rare in these times. But right now
What
I'm
else
more
do you,
troubled by
Henry?
politics than warfare.
What's wrong?
The monastery stalled the purchase of stone and everything connected to the building project. And now I find out it's because of the quality of the stone blocks. Or so they say.
God be with you,
I
Henry.
don't believe a word of it. It looks like profiteering to me.
What do they say is wrong with the
God
stone?
save Henry.
Supposedly, there was an accident when one of the stone blocks broke loose, fell, and killed someone. But the quarrymaster swears by all the saints it isn't possible. He says he sends only the best stone, and I believe him. He's reliable and an experienced quarryman.
Profiteering? What's the monastery
Henry,
trying to
I'm glad you
accomplish?
stopped by.
To lower the price. What else? We've already given them a fair price, and they still delay with payment. Or worse.
Worse?
Welcome, Henry.
You mean they'll stop paying completely?
You could put it that way. They're looking for an excuse to back out of the contract and find another quarry where they'll be able to secure a more favorable deal.
And is anyone dealing with the problem?
Well, my chamberlain is in charge of it, as always. But all he's done is send them a letter. He says putting more pressure on the monastery could provoke them. Those are his words.
So there's nothing else that can be done?
I don't know. I've been thinking about taking a more direct approach.
Good health to you, Henry.
But I expect the Chamberlain won't even hear of it. He'll just keep on sending them polite letters and hoping that does the trick.
I could help with this.
Do you think this is a job for you? You aren't even in my service.
I
God
do
be
serve
with
Sir
you,
Radzig.
Henry.
He knows he can rely on me when he needs me, and I've never let him down.
This is true. So do you want to go to Sasau and ask about the stone?
Good health to you,
Yes.
Henry.
I'll do it.
Good. I'd like you to ask about the stone and keep your ears open. See if they aren't talking about another quarry.
I'll do my best. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
They will. You ride in my name, so don't forget to remind them of it.
Опять эти монахи что-то замышляют. Они безобразники. Так, что тут еще есть? Это все отменю. отправляться в монастырь и что-то узнать о качестве. Так, вот с этим монахом мне поговорить или вот с этим? Брат-привратник поговорить. Ну что ж, давай поговорим.
I've been sent here from Talmberg. I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'd be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that sort of thing. His study is right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way.
Так, правильно иду? А это кто такой? Это его помощник.
Good health to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role. But I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of, and that's enough for me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery, but those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
They take care of storage as well.
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes, it rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. But this time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past.
А помощник же.
What the hell?
Что он особо не хочет ничего сказать.
Hey, watch it!
Какой?
Folk these days.
Поговорить с мастером о строительстве. То есть какой-то замок. Письмо. Или что это? Бумажка. Сундук стоит.
God be with you.
The Overseer sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round. He should have done it himself. Why do you want to know, anyway?
Because of the Talmberg stone. If they really are delivering poor quality material, then there should be consequences.
I'd be interested in what kind. But I'm guessing the Overseer likes the idea of cheaper stone, right?
And have you noticed anything else going on?
Of course. It's a construction site. Things are always going wrong. The men are always complaining and the work isn't being done fast enough.
So it's just like any other building work.
Essentially, yes. Occasionally someone brings in bad wood or a man cuts off his thumb and blames it on a bad omen. And then there's all these rumors going round.
I'd be interested to know what the men talk about.
Who's been stealing? Which men from the monastery go to visit women? How the work's going? Normal things. It's only the talk about the curse that's not in the normal run of things. And then there's that devil's skull they dug up.
Who's stealing? Could someone be stealing the stone?
According to the rumors, everyone, from the abbot and the custodian down to the lowest laborer. It's like with whores and dice. There's no protection against slander. And something gets lost here and there, that's true. But nobody stole any stone. There wouldn't be any left if every man here started helping himself, would there?
You talked about the Devil's Skull.
I did. They say it was found in the hole dug for the foundation of the scaffolding. They moved it so it would do its harm elsewhere. But I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know.
And who might know more?
Shouldn't you be investigating the stone? Leszek's in charge of the scaffolding, so ask him if you really have to know. He might tell you something.
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place.
Так, сказал он про камни, про череп. Какая-то лестница. Наверху здесь соломка. И сундук. Даже два сундука. Ну, в них, наверное, мусор. Я уж столько этих сундуков наскрывал. Так, вот этот вот.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread anyway.
And what was it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon's skull.
Here, on holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
And are you sure it was a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize a human skull. And this one had horns. Like the devil, besides.
Hey, Henry.
That thing gave off a diabolical stink.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended up.
I'll see if I can find it.
Так, с черепом понятно. И осмотреть место. Это здесь пристройка. На самом деле можно здесь выйти.
What the hell are you doing?
Через тот самый проход в церкви. Ух ты. Что они здесь делают? Я думал, сейчас пробегу здесь, а здесь монахи стоят. Значит, придется в обход бежать. Я тут на месте, где упал камень. По крайней мере, так подсвечено это дело. Смотреть
The
можно.
stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks.
Сюда упал камень.
This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Какой-то проход заколдованный. Так, камень убийца. И про череп, он где-то там укатился у реки. Вот тут череп упал И здесь валяется.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
Как он выглядит, череп. Череп у него рога. И по заданию. Значит, камень надо отнести на каменоломню, а череп спросить у местного живодера. Какой-то мужичок. Могильщик. Могильщик.
I'm glad to see you.
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake.
В общем, я теперь узнал, что череп поддельный. Так, по заданию надо расспросить Лешика, не сам ли он этот череп подложил. Где же этот Лешик? Куда он убежал?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. I knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm planning to go and meet him. Will you come with me?
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
Так, надо подождать ночи. И поговорить с этим самым Лешиком. Так, кто-то мне хотел камень на голову кинуть. Интересно, если рыцарю со шлемом, с кольчугой и с подкладкой кинуть камень на голову, ну, кирпичик маленький, что-нибудь вообще произойдет? Так, каменчик какой-то. А он драться лезет. В общем, если залезть с другой лестницы, ему сзади зайти. То он опять заглючит.
I'll tell you everything. Who are you?
I'm just a worker here. He told me that if I take care of you, then he'll forgive my debts. I didn't want to, but he forced me to do it.
Who sent you?
It Who's the master builder's helper? Young Smola.
What? He was supposed to be here as well.
He isn't. He went to the mill nearby when he found out Leshak was hiding out there.
Fuck. What am I supposed to do with you? You tried to kill me.
I was aiming to miss. On purpose. I wanted to scare you off and then say I missed. Don't kill me, please.
Ладно, ладно.
Fine, but I don't want to see you here again.
Thank you.
Что с ним возиться, его там арестовывать? Надо бежать быстрее, спасать этого Лешика.
What the hell are you doing? That's Leshek, isn't it?
Yes, it's him. I found him. And now I'm taking him to the Sawbones.
Oh. Well, I know a bit about healing. Put him down here and I'll take a look at him.
All right. He's as heavy as an ox anyway.
Какой он хитрый. Он драться начал.
I'll gut you like a rabbit.
Все, он готов. Все, Лешек мертв. Да. Такой вот результат. Отстойный меч. Но есть еще другой вариант, а именно мы загрузим сейчас. И не полезу я на леса, а сразу пойду сюда. Так, вот он, Лешек здесь сидит.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
I've been looking for you. But what are you doing here?
I came here to arrange some wood for the scaffolding, and...
I had the skull examined, and the horns have been stuck on. Why did you put it there?
I didn't.
Then who did? Someone had to know where you'd be digging, so they could make sure you found it there.
It was young Zmorra who told me to put it there. He brought it to me hole and told me to dig it up in front of as many people as possible.
And why would he do that?
How would I know? You'll have to ask him.
Did he have something to do with the bad stone as well?
I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised.
What am I to do with you now?
Why? All I did was dig up the skull and then throw it away.
But you helped Zmolla. And if you helped him with that, I bet there were other things you helped him with too.
Bollocks! I didn't do anything else.
I should punish you, or let them lock you up.
You can't. It's Zmorra you want. I didn't do anything.
All right. Then you'll come with me to the Overseer and tell him that it was Zmolla.
But he'll kill me. Why do you think I'm hiding from him?
They'll lock him up before anything happens to you. There's no need to fear. I've brought the scaffolder. He'll confirm that Zmolla's to blame for everything.
Will he? And what should I do with him now?
Lock him up so he doesn't run away. I imagine he'll be happy to admit to everything.
Very well. I'll have him brought in to explain what he did. And you, Leshek, come here. I want to ask you some questions.
Осталось только поймать этого Эмолу. Стражники куда бегут?
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Он начинает со стражниками драться.
You call that combat?
Что он на меня нападает еще? Считается это воровством. Вот такой вот квестик. И сейчас пойду расскажу я про его итоги. Где моя лошадь?
What business have you?
I've got good news, sir. The source of the problem was inside the monastery. There was nothing more to it.
And the construction?
We'll continue. The master builder's helper was to blame for everything. With him out of the way, the work will run smoothly again.
That's good. You've accomplished your task admirably, Henry. And I should reward you for it.
Thank you, Sir Divish.
Вот такой вот квестик. Откуда камень взят, Сэм? Ну, это уже не интересно. Самое главное, что нашли главного преступника, получили денежку, спасли всех. И вот как раз игра реализм, а надо воспользоваться сейвлодом, чтобы найти, где прячется Лешек. Такие вот дела.